All right, here we are. So pile one, if you chose the shaman, you could have a strong inclination towards shamanism. You could be from Native American descent, or you could have been Native American in your past life. I'm getting from this that shamanism back in the day, so the way that they could tell that you're a shaman was if you were actually struck by lightning, and shamans were the medicine man, medicine women of the region. Now, modern day shaman is simply, and the easiest way I can explain it is me seeing an insect fly by and me knowing that me and the insect are one. I'm not above that insect is not above me. We are equals, we are one. It is appreciating nature, but all of the nature together, right? So you could be a shaman. Now for you guys, I did actually record y'all's first, and I got cut off so many times that I went ahead and just redid this whole video. But these are pre-pulled because these came out while I was shuffling. But I did shuffle them. I just had to record the video. So these are the cards that I got for you guys. So the first card I got was the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. I also had the Queen of Pentacles. The Prince of Swords. The Seven of Cups. And Judgment. So it's really intriguing because Spirit told me to pull from the Starman Tarot today, and I actually pulled some cards on my own situation, and you'll never believe it, guys, because this card came up. And I don't ever read this book. I always read intuitively, but for some reason I went ahead and read the book, and there's a cool story attached to this. So right off the bat, I'm getting the people that chose pile one. You could be an Aquarius. You could have strong Aquarius in your chart, or you're an You're very odd. You're odd. You're eccentric, or you're an air sign. You stand out, and standing out is going to be a part of your life journey, your purpose. But with the Prince of Swords, this was so cool. I just have to read this for you because it really stood out to me, and I feel like this has to do with your life journey, your purpose, and something that you're going through right now in your life. Okay, the Prince of Swords is going to be towards the back right here. And this is by the guy that did the illustrations for David Bowie for his art. All right, so the Prince of Swords. Stand your ground. Fight for what you believe in. Surrender what you hold dear to achieve greatness. Be impulsive. The artwork for the Starman Tarot required phenomenally long hours of working into the night for months on end. I pored over the details of every card, constantly reworking them until I felt I captured the spirit of the deck. In the long, cold, gray winter months of the British winter that was particularly shocking after leaving Bali, I frequently felt like throwing in the towel, exhausted. However, I summoned the willpower to imagine the good this project would generate, the faces of the people lighting up, the clarity and creativity inspiration received. So he goes on to talk about how it was really stressful. It was a lot to, make these cards. But what I want to talk about is the inspiration for this card right here, and he goes into it. The Prince of Swords embodies this energy. A huge raven signifies the arrival of a vital force, this raven right here. The prince himself is modeling a young punk rocker who embodied the energy of the tragic rock icon Sid Vicious. Heading for a similarly untimely death. Oh, I lost my place. I'm a little dyslexic, guys, but I gotta get this out for you. Heading for a similarly untimely end until one night a drugstore went horribly wrong, leaving him almost battered to death. That night, he had a vision of Jesus telling him that he could get up and he could give up and it would be just fine. Or he could go back to his life and help impact the lives of sick children. As soon as he was out of the hospital, he immediately got fit, running races and gained sponsorship. Instead of vodka, he drank green juice. Instead of hustling for drugs, he hustled corporations to contribute money for hospital equipment. he became unstoppable. What decisive action do you need to take? That was freaking powerful. Oh my gosh. And you guys also, you might have strong Scorpio in your chart, because I get strong ass Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon, sun, Venus, Pluto first house, fourth house, whatever house. You got some strong Pluto, Scorpio energy. But when I heard that, I automatically thought about myself, how I have an addictive personality, how I had to get out of a lot of addictions, how I lose myself in people and coping mechanism and self-sabotage. So with this punk rocker, with this story, he didn't try to change. He changed himself, but he didn't try to change his power. So what I'm getting for you, pile one, don't try to change your power. Don't try to change your intensity. Instead, channel it, which is crazy because we have the shaman here. And shamanism, modern day shamanism, is all about taking negative energy that others push towards you, taking anger, guilt, taking negative energy that is turned inward, and instead transmuting that energy out into the world. And that is what a true shaman is. They are an alchemist. So for you, pile one, I feel that you are a master manifester, a shaman, an alchemist. And the wind's getting higher and higher while I'm saying this, which is reaffirming it. And Spirit wants to tell you that you have a very unbreakable force. You're unstoppable. You have so much potential, so much passion, so many emotions, so much intensity. And instead of losing yourself in addiction, self-sabotage, other people maybe trying to stop this intensity, change yourself. No, guys, channel this. Use this for good. Use this to make a difference. Use this to change the world. Don't change yourself. Simply change direction. Dope. Dope. All my aquas. I love Aquarius. But also, you have the Ace of Swords here. So pile one, I'm getting for you that you're about to get an opportunity, and this is going to come in the form of idea. I'm hearing $1 million idea. I'm hearing epiphany. Keep a journal close. Take some time to meditate. Pay close attention when you're about to sleep, when you're just waking up, when you're just falling asleep, and when you're standing in the shower, because a really cool idea is going to come towards you. And this has to do with your creative passions, but it's going to be extremely lucrative. And it's the idea that you've been waiting for. I know with Aquarius and also Scorpio, you guys get a lot of, this is Uranus energy. You're ruled by Uranus, which is a planet that has a lot of ideas, that is very extraterrestrial, very deep. People with Aquarius, Sun, and Mercury have genius in them. It's a genius placement. Therefore, you have so many ideas, so many thoughts. It can be hard to know which one to grab onto and which one to bring into your reality. But I'm seeing that Spirit is gifting you with this Ace of Swords that's going to improve your life and your finances and your world. Queen of Pentacles. Also alchemy, because we were talking about the lightning bolt with the shaman. There's a lightning bolt right here. I see that people see you as somebody who is a master manifester. Some people might even have assumptions about you, that things get handed to you on a silver platter. They might see you, and these are people that don't actually know you, just like acquaintances or strangers or people that look at your social media are like, wow, that girl has it all, that guy has it all, that them have it all. They didn't have to work a day in their life. Which is simply not true. But you know the art of manifestation, you know the art of subliminals, law of attraction, spirituality, where attention goes, energy grows. Therefore, you're very good at alchemy, using the elements, spirituality, law of attraction. But people are seeing you as someone incredibly beautiful, worthy, high standards, and high in attention. You could have a lot of people giving you love offers right now, pile one. So I'm seeing for you, you're actually moving up. Seven of Cups, that usually indicates, you know, a lot of love offers, which we already went over. But I'm seeing this more as, I'm reading this intuitively right now. You are going from this guy who is holding up the world by himself. You see how it seems like it's a lot. It looks very heavy. To this man who is transmuting this energy, and he's not even touching it. So you are going from physical reality, 3D reality. I have to know exactly what to say. I have to have a degree. I have to have the credentials. There's a certain way of going about it. Changing from that earth energy, Queen of Pentacles, to air energy, to spirituality, to knowing the hacks, to working smarter, not harder. And you have learned, I'm also getting that your third eye is open. Your crown chakra is open. It will be opening soon. Don't be scared. Don't feel like you're being extremely paranoid. I know when I went through a spiritual awakening, there was a time during my awakening I felt very, very highly sensitive, very intuitive. You might feel like certain people are staring at you. You can just get paranoid, but that's normal. Just push through it. Just know that you need to take more time. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. More time out in nature to ground yourself, and you can talk to your guides and spirit guide and say, hey, this is kind of like too much information right now. Can you guys settle it down? And they will. But I'm seeing that you're not gonna have to push so hard. You're not gonna have the world on your shoulders, and things are gonna start to manifest quite quickly for you. I'm just hearing level up. I'm just hearing you're going from an apprentice to a master. You may be a master ascender. You might want to look up master ascenders, Merlin, Jesus Christ, Buddha, people like that. Yeah, so you also have another gift. You could have I'm hearing speak, a strong inclination towards music, towards Hebrew. You could be Hebrew, Jewish. You could be interested in the Torah. You could be an Arcturian, as well as Andromedan, starseed, but I'm hearing more Arcturian because of the geometrical shapes right there. I have a video on this if you want to look in deep with that, but Arcturian starseeds see geometrical shapes everywhere. They're very, very intelligent, and they can telepathically communicate. You could be learning this soon. But yeah, part of your life purpose I'm seeing is channeling this passion, this intensity to help others. Not changing yourself, not denying your power, rather stepping in your power and directing it in a different way. A crow or a raven could be significant for you right now. It could be your spirit guide. You might want to look that up. Focus on your sacral chakra. Try to wear the color yellow more. Eat more yellow fruits, no, not bananas. You might want to look up the theory, not the theory, but the actual fact about bananas and slave workers and how they have to manufacture all these. You could actually, okay, so I'm getting, because I just had that random thought about bananas yellow and how there's a lot of slave labor behind bananas in third world countries. I feel that you guys are humanitarians. I just keep getting strong Aquarius energy. Even if you're not, one of your sole purposes on this life is to be a humanitarian, to change the world on a large collective. You might be the type of person, I don't want to help just one single mother right now in the moment. I want to make a system where we can help all the single women long term and fix this as a whole. And I see that you are you have the potential to be an Oprah Winfrey, if you will. And Spirit's saying, yeah, heck yeah, they are. Don't say that's cocky. Don't say, wow, that's too much for me to say. No. You got to change the world on a big difference, babe. You got to do it. And this is your calling. You have a very, very big calling. That's why you're having a lot of transformations happening really fast. Your third eye and your crown chakra is busting open, and you're feeling a little paranoid, feeling a little crazy, but this is because your spirit guides and animals and ancestors want to accelerate your spiritual growth and awakening so you can help humanity on a whole level. You are, gosh, guys, woo, you guys might be an indigo child, a star seed, an earth angel, and you're going to be one of the first ones to help people get woke and also to change the world. You have a big difference, and I'm gonna have to do another video because I feel like it's gonna run on, but do know that you have a big difference. Do know that you have a high purpose. Any negative energy that is pushed towards you will be returned to sender times 10. Your spirit guides got your back. Don't take karma into your own hands, and focus on channeling all this energy into the right direction. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this. I'll see you later. Goodbye.